I always say, if trips go smoothly, then you haven't had much experience, or it was a poor experience. If things go bad along the way, things don't work out, but you manage to resolve them, you've got stories to come back to share with people that you know. And so those are the trips that are memorable. I booked my visa maybe the week before I flew, and I was literally on the plane, Christmas Day. It wasn't the full plane because it was a public holiday. And then it suddenly dawned on me, I'm going to India. I hadn't done any homework, any preparation. And I figured, okay, this isn't too bad. And that's when the panic really set in. So I got to the airport, landed, went through immigration and customs, had no idea what was going on. So walked out, found a cab, and I said, yeah, take me to the centre of town. So the cab took me, there was traffic. He was obviously trying to scam me as well, because he said, yeah, we can't get through here. Why don't we just take a break? You know, we'll go into a shop and speak to my friend. I knew exactly what he was doing. And so we got out, went into this shop. You know, he sold me some tea, some chai, and then he started smoking my cigarettes. So, you know, we sat there, he was talking about me, I was talking about him, we were just chatting. Spoke for about an hour. He was trying to sell me this like little package tour, and I was like not giving in. In the end I relented, because I just thought, do you know what, okay, I'm gonna give you a little bit, I'll do this tour, give something back to the community, I thought to myself. So I said, okay, look, I'm really tired, take me, can you recommend a hotel? And he said, no, stay at my place tonight. And I said, yeah, why not? So I didn't know this guy, apart from just chatting with him and having tea and cigarettes. So he asked one of his staff, one of the kids from the villages, they come into the cities to work, because they're poor anyway. So a couple of these kids in his team took me to this house, in his apartment. Got inside, it was like bare floors, and then he had like a guy called Ramu. I just remember this guy Ramu vividly, because he was like his manservant. Ramu was from the villages as well, so every time he saw Ramu, he was like, Ramu, make the dinner. Ramu, bring me some tea. Ramu, the manservant, was preparing dinner. We sat down, we had dinner. At the end of the dinner, he said, Ramu, clear the dishes. And they said, Ramu, bring the bedclothes, And then the guy said to me, when the kids, his staff, when they go to bed, you and me, we'll go outside to the balcony. We'll smoke some of the local Indian cigarettes. So I said, yeah, why not? And so went outside onto the balcony, middle of Delhi. He rolled up a joint and he smoked. He lit it, he smoked it, and he passed it on to me. I smoked some of it. So okay, nothing much going on here. Handed it back to him. He smoked. We talked, looked at the stars, handed it back to me. And I thought, okay, this is quite a nice, relaxing evening after a nice meal. And then it suddenly hit me. My head started to spin, and then it sort of dawned on me, what have I just done? I'm in the middle of a city which I've never been to before. I don't know whereabouts in the city I am. I don't know this guy's first name. I don't know where his district is. I don't know anything about these people I'm with. And then the paranoia hit. I thought to myself, okay, there is a safe option out of this. As he was bedding down to go to sleep, he was watching the TV. So I thought to myself, I'm going to pretend to sleep. But in fact, I'm going to wait for him to sleep first, because at least I know if he goes to sleep before I do, I'm going to be safe. Nothing's going to happen to me in my jet lag induced and whatever I smoked induced state I was in. But then obviously I had to pretend not to look at this guy. So I faced the bare wall, pretending to sleep. But the more I looked at the wall, the more I started to hallucinate. So I started seeing these pink elephants dancing on this white wall. And I thought, and I said to myself, stay awake, don't go to sleep, stay awake. And that was the last thing I remembered. And so before I went to bed, I thought, okay, what's the worst that can happen to me? Worst that can happen to me is those urban legends. You wake up in the bathtub, kidney gone, surrounded in ice cubes. Or the best thing that can happen is I wake up, stripped naked, my backpack's gone, my money's gone, my passport's gone, the flat's empty. But luckily I woke up, everything was fine. So I started an amazing trip. I spent about a month in India, and that was day one, and it just got better after that. That's what I always say to people, just don't plan. But having said that, I do tell people now, what I did was absolutely stupid.